Oh my goodness, I really want to. I'm going to use it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. There's a lot of controversy surrounding this specific brand right now, Ofra Cosmetics, and I just really hate when you find that a company is not a company, an individual has racist views and they work for a company. So I don't know if you guys are into candles. I am totally into candles. Like, I love them. So I got this super cute candle lighter. I got it from Amazon, and the cool thing is because it's bendable. It is electric, so you can charge it, and basically it kind of reminds me of a taser. But the thing is, it is like super affordable. I think it was like $11.99. And yeah, I absolutely love this. I use it all the time to light my candles. So basically what it does, I probably shouldn't turn it this way, but like you can see it's super easy to use. And then boom, and we're done. So as you can see, your girl tried to do a roller set on her hair. So first things first, do not, and I repeat, do not come for me when y'all see me take these out and I got that good old James Brown do. Just don't come for me in the comments, because that's what we not gonna do. Okay, so I want to play in color today. I actually don't know what I want to do because these looks are just never planned out. But this palette, though, jeez Louise, look at those colors. I know y'all probably tired of seeing the warm browns and neutrals and stuff on this channel, so I'ma spice it up just a tad. I just don't know what I want to do. I don't even know how to pronounce this. It's the LA based. It's the shade number 3 from Lancome. So it is the nude. I don't know how to pronounce that word, so I ain't about to chop and screw it. But we're gonna just go in with our finger. I like this because it is super neutral and very, so yeah, I'm just gonna put that all over the lid. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in with the Morphe M535 brush, and I'm gonna use khaki, which is this brown color. This, if you don't know, this is the Be Perfect Cosmetics Carnival Love Tahiti palette by Stacey Marie. So I'm gonna go in with that khaki, and that's gonna be my transition color. So it's just this really matte brown, and I really love this shade. I feel like sometimes I will use it with other brands, but like if you're like me and you have hooded lids, this gives you a crease. You know how there's some girls that have like that really pronounced crease, and when they do their eyeshadow, that shit just looks bomb. You just like, dang bitch, can I borrow your eyes? But here I am with hooded lids and don't have a crease, so I have to over exaggerate that I have one. So I love this about this shade, because as you can see, it's like right here, it's just deepening that up, giving the illusion that it's hollow. All right, so I'm gonna go in with, I'm gonna do some color. I'm kind of scared of how this is gonna turn out, but who cares? So I'm gonna do this blue color. It's called the Deep. And then that other brush that I used the first time that had that khaki, I'm just gonna use what's left over just to diffuse the edges. And I'm gonna keep building that color up. And if you have to dip back into the khaki, then by all means do it. All right, so right next to this blue, I'm gonna go in with this shade. It's called Blackberry. And I am going to use a smaller brush. This is by Blink Beauty. It's more considered a pencil brush, and I'm just gonna dip into that shade and I'm gonna place it right next to it just to kind of give it just a little bit more depth. So I think I want to go in with this shade. It's called Fruity. So it's this really hot pink shade. I feel like I need more of a flat brush for that. So I'm going to use this flat brush by Blink Beauty. And I'm just going to start packing that on next to those colors. Can you see how pigmented this palette is? OMG. Like, what? And then I'm gonna take some more of that Blackberry because we may have lost it a little bit putting that pink shade on. Let's do lilac instead of having, because this eye is like basically all matte. So let's do this lilac color because it is, oh my gosh, everybody trying to get a hold of me. So it's just this really matte, pretty color. Like a matte pink, if you will. Alright, so I've got my brows done. I'm just going to take a Neutrogena wipe and get any excess makeup from underneath my eye. So you can see what that fallout is looking like. And then I'm going to do some foundation that I haven't done in a long time. Well, I am going to prime my skin with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I've been loving this primer lately. So I'm just going to put that pretty much in the areas where I find that I get oily the most. Some people feel like primer doesn't really do anything. The majority of them have dimethicone in it, which is basically a silicone filler. So if you suffer from large pores or anything like that, it will go in and mask that. But you definitely have to make sure that you are not sleeping in your makeup because it can clog your pores. So this is the Dermablend Flawless Creator Foundation. y'all, I don't know why I stopped using it because it is freaking amazing. And I'm gonna use my Luxe Performance brush by Bare Minerals. This brush is very comparable to the Morphe brush that I normally use. I'm just gonna squirt this foundation on this brush. It is full coverage, okay? So a little bit goes a long way. Of course, you guys can already see that little bit is just spreading. So keep in mind, if you choose to use this foundation, just don't use a lot of it. So it is a little bit light, but we are going to fix that problem because, of course, I absolutely love to bronze my skin. So this actually kind of works out. I'm gonna go in with Give Me Sun by MAC. And don't worry, we are going to put concealer on. And use my Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Golden Beige. A damp beauty blender. I got these off of Amazon. It came in a pack of, I want to say 10 or 8, and it was like $9. So I'm just gonna blend that concealer out. And because this is wet, it's going to blend very nicely into that powder. Whereas sometimes if you wet powder, it instantly has like a line of demarcation. So this, because I didn't put on like a massive amount, it is blending very, very nicely. I'm gonna use my Laura Mercier. This is the Translucent Honey Setting Powder. I freaking love this. I don't think I've gone back to what I was using before since I've had this. It is just the bee's knees. And I'm not even gonna front like it's an affordable setting powder because $40 is like a bit much. But like I said, when you get those coupons from Ulta, that's the best time to stock up. These are nice. And I don't want it to bake that long, so I'm gonna instantly go in and start dusting it off. Like, I just want it to set the concealer. I'm gonna take my Bare Minerals. This is the Bare Pearl Foundation in the shade Clove. And it just gives so much warmth to my skin. And it looks so beautiful and bronzy. Believe it or not, I love foundation when contouring or bronzing because it just looks, one, it has more coverage to it. And sometimes bronzers can have a little bit more of a red tone, and I hate that because not every skin color requires a brick colored bronzer. Y'all, I am so thirsty. I have nothing in my house to drink but some damn organic milk, and I only use that for my cereal or if I'm cooking. I don't drink milk on a regular basis. I'm gonna go in with my Lancome mascara. Okay, so I did put my lashes on off camera. I typically, there's sometimes that I'll put them on camera, but I think for me, I have, and I just, this, whatever, I have just about every kind of duo there is, and I just hate waiting for it to dry. So I'm not gonna be fake with anybody. I love to use hair glue. Some people call this eyelash glue. It is not eyelash glue. It's not meant for your lashes, but I use it on my lashes. It sticks like really, really well, and I'm able to have my lashes on all day. It doesn't take out my lashes. This is just my personal experience with the product. I'm not telling you that you should use that, but it's what I use. So to prevent anyone from getting pissy about it, I just will sometimes put my lashes on off camera, because, you know, sometimes that discussion can be a little bit, you know. But we're gonna move on. So for blush, I am going to use the Fenty Beauty. This is the Kilowatt Duo Blush. It's Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule. That is a mouthful. So it is, listen, it is so gorgeous. Like, look at those colors. So I'm gonna dip. Ooh, too much product. So I'm just gonna put that on the apples of my cheeks. Look how beautiful. How freaking beautiful those shades are. And I'm gonna put some on the tip of my nose. Just because, no reason, just because. Oh my goodness, I really want to, I'm going to use it. I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. There's a lot of controversy surrounding this specific brand right now, Ofra Cosmetics. And I just really, really hate when you find that a company is, not a company, an individual has racist views and they work for a company, because it just, like, it's very disappointing. This is literally my favorite highlighter, one of my favorite highlighters of all time. Like, there is this one, there is, and this one is the Nikki Tutorials collab Glow Goals, and then there's Gilded Honey from Laura Geller. That's another staple. There is Whisper of Guilt by MAC. That's another staple. Those are like my favorites. So to hear this brand there's a little bit of controversy going on right now. It's very disappointing. But one thing about me, I've already spent my money. So it is what it is. I'm gonna wear the product just because I don't have money to waste. So yeah. But this is like a bomb ass highlighter. I ain't telling you you should buy it because they got some going on. But it's definitely so beautiful. So anyway, I am also going to spray my face with this Morphe setting spray. Another controversial brand, but again, I've already spent the money, so it is what it is. I'm going to take that palette and I'm going to go under the eyes, and I'm just going to use what I have left over of the blackberry. I'm going to put that underneath, but I'm going to dip a little bit more because I want the ends of the eye to definitely be darker. All right, and then I'm going to take that pink that I have left over on this brush, gonna dip a little bit more into it, and I'm going to place that right underneath, right beside that blackberry. So I'm gonna go in with Conspiracy from Urban Decay. This is their 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills on Mute. So this is a liquid lipstick. It is mattifying, and it can be very drying, so just make sure that you exfoliate. And then I'm gonna go in the center with Saint Germain. This is a MAC liquid lip. This is a MAC lip gloss. Guys, we are done with this makeup look. Moving on to the hair. It's gonna go one or two ways. It's gonna go one or two ways. But we're gonna go ahead and get started.
Get the fuck down, don't rat, don't gang. Damn.
So I just can't get with it. I can't get with it. I'm going to use the Eden Body Works Edge Control, and I'm using that to basically slick up my hair because it's a little too big.
Are you kidding me? We have to be with a voice. Yeah, this is the agreement we voicing on. Oh, in the rise and post. Yeah, we give thanks that we need it the most. Yeah, we give thanks that we really supposed to be thankful. This is all from a life. Yeah, we can't plan for the journey. Earning a plus to the plus. Yeah, can you do it as a must? Yeah, this is all by the reason. Yeah, all the doors for the friends that take off. When you go to the night, please sit up in the class. I'm before they really set the road. I'm the one to the road. Third form is the me try to think. And you know it's wrong, that could be a fire team. Now up on stage with credit.
So yeah, guys, this is basically the finished look, and honestly, I'm not mad at it. Like, it doesn't, like, it could have been a whole lot worse than what it is, but this is super cute. I feel like anybody could pull this look off. Anybody. Yeah, it's like so simple, so simple. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, sticking it out, thugging it out with moi. Y'all are my riders. I appreciate everybody that tunes into the channel and just shows me love and support. It's overwhelming sometimes, and I'm so grateful. But I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.